Okay, well, welcome everyone. My name is Carlita Nelson, and I am an Executive National Vice President and Independent Consultant with Arbonne International. And we are here, and I'm partnering with several other NVPs in the company just to be able to help us get this information that we got launched this morning with this brand new product, GLP-1 from Arbonne nutraceutical and nutrition support and all the things that we need for our body and our health. And we are so excited and have been working to try to get this rolled out, but also not just with the excitement, but what my passion is in my life word is empower. And I want to help empower each and every person to understand this, not just this product, but the whole way that it helps support your body and why it's so important for your body. And then we're going to share testimonies, but that is what this call is about. And so there's lots of information that's going to teach you specifically about the product and all that it can do. But what we want to do is empower you with information outside of that that will help you understand this for what it is and what it can be and how you can use it and even what to expect when you do, because it's pretty exciting. So I'm going to introduce my friend. Okay. So, Miss Danielle Lawver, I am going to turn this call over to you because we know that you got kind of the insider start with this back in January, whenever we got this information in our MVP leadership retreat in Maui. So I'm going to turn it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. Super excited to be with you guys. I feel like it's like March 1st, but we still have like 4 or 5 days left of the month. And I think that this is going to be just such a gift that we got this a few days earlier. I know we have consultants on this call. I know we have tons of guests that are just curious to learn more about this product. So forgive us as you are probably going to see a bunch of consultants that are just really pumped today because we're really excited about this launch. And the MVPs have known about this for a couple of months. We always get to find out kind of our product portfolio in Maui when we go to our leadership our leadership meeting. And I will tell you that the energy in the room was different when we found out about this product. I'm not surprised that Arbonne decided to lead with a product, but I'm also not surprised that Arbonne has actually been behind the scenes formulating this for years, as we've seen kind of this GLP-1 craze evolve over the last couple of years. And so I wanted to share my testimony. Carlita is the brains behind everything. Like, we have such a wealth of knowledge, and I'm so thankful that she's invited so many of us to be a part of this call. And I'm honored to be able to share my story. So I'm not going to get into like how the product works, the science behind it, because that's her deal. But I get to be the person that tells you that it actually really works and it actually is life-changing. So Carlita has been such an incredible resource to me over the last several years. And if you guys know me on a personal level, then you probably know that I hate using the word struggle, but that's what it is, because it's a struggle, and it makes you stronger when you choose to face it head on and go through it. But I have struggled with my weight pretty much my entire adult life. When I had my pregnancies, I gained 50 to 65 pounds with all 4 of my kids. It always came on a lot easier than it came off. And then I kind of went through a season that I'm sure many of you guys can relate to during COVID, where things got a little bit out of control. And actually, for my family, we ended up living in a camper as a family of 6 for about 4.5 months as we were building our barn dominium. And I can just remember being in that camper and being at a place where I was like, we are literally living off of takeout because our oven broke in the camper. We had this tiny fridge and we just have very busy lifestyles. And so over the last few years, I have been trying to take back control of my health. It's been a roller coaster. It's been quite discouraging because I want to do the right things, and I am doing the right things, but I was not seeing the results. So really in 2025 was when I found myself at a crossroads, and I was like nighttime scrolling, researching GLP-1s, all versions, all types, all brands, all dosages. And I was at a place where I was like, I think this is just what I have to do. I think my body's not working, and this is probably what I need to do. But there was like this small voice inside of me. And I want to preface this by saying there is zero judgment if you currently are on a medication like that. I know people in my personal circle who have had life-changing results from these drugs. And so, but I knew for me that it just was not sitting right with me. And I knew to my core that I didn't want to just mask symptoms. I knew for me that I didn't want to just mask symptoms. I didn't want to start taking a prescription or an injection that made me feel really good, but as soon as I stopped taking it, was probably going to have a lot of these things come back. And I also knew that there was there was more things going on. Like my hair shouldn't just be falling out in clumps. I shouldn't be feeling like this when I'm doing the right things. So 2025, I committed to working with a naturopath, doing every type of blood test, different types of tests that I could do to really get to the root cause of what is going on in the body of Danielle Lauver. And I found out some crazy things. Okay. I found out that I have Hashimoto's. I found out how to put that into remission. I found out that I was like incredibly depleted in different hormones and different levels of vitamin D and vitamin B and things that are important for our body to function, right? I started taking care of my body at a different level than just working out and eating clean. And in 2025, I lost 25 pounds, ironically. And that's an exciting number, right? 25 pounds. Okay. But it took me an entire year. And if I deviated at all from the plan, I would gain 5 pounds. I would lose a half a pound. I would gain 3 pounds. I would lose a quarter of a pound. Like it was just this constant teeter totter of you're making progress, you're not making progress. So over the year, those small decisions added up to a nice chunk of 25 pounds. And if you ever go to a store and you pick up a 25-pound bag of flour or you pick up a 25 pounds of butter, like that's a good amount for your body to lose. But going into this year, feeling like I just worked harder than I have ever worked in my entire life. And I still have to do that potentially 2 more times. And I don't want it to take 2 more years to lose this final 50 pounds. I can remember I launched this thinking, I just feel like I got dumped a pile of hope on my lap, but also being very skeptical because in full transparency, I had tried a couple different natural approaches in 2025. I had tried some natural peptides. I had tried some natural GLP-1 boosters, and I literally felt no different. So I got to the point where I was like, I just need to be done with all these extra supplements, all these extra things, and just really focus on nutrition. And then Arbonne launched this. So I can remember sitting in the room and there was lots of questions like, this is a big product. And the fact that it says GLP-1 like in the title is a little bold. And so I'm like, it's got to work, right? It's got to work. So I was blessed to be able to leave Maui with a bottle. They didn't have enough for all the MVPs. And I had a great conversation with precious lady at her home office. And she knows my struggle and she knows that I was doing the right things. And she said, Danielle, if you're going to do these things, if you're going to do the strength training, and do the walking, and you're going to take your measurements and you're going to take pictures for us and you're going to do all these things, then you can take this bottle home. And you guys, I took it home. I took the pictures. I took the measurements. I actually am 3 days now without it because I ran out and my other shipment is delayed and I'm going crazy. Like I literally am like, I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't have this product until it says it's coming March 2nd, which is just not okay. So anyways, in 3 pounds, I lost inches. In 3 weeks, I lost inches. I lost 8 pounds, which based on 2025's history should have taken me over 2 months. And my digestion has improved. I feel so many different side effects, this product, and I'm beyond elated because I think that this product is for everybody. I think that it's for people who are GLP-1 curious. I think it's for people who are already on a medication, a GLP-1, because there's side effects to those. Some people have them, some people don't, but this is going to help support you in the gut side effects and all the different things. This product can be an awesome tool if you're already on a GLP-1. It might help you be able to wean off. Maybe you don't want to wean off and you just want to use something that's going to help support your body naturally. So I love that it's not just for a segment of people. It's literally for all of us, you guys. And so now all MVPs, all of the top leaders in Arbonne have been using it now for about 2 weeks, I think. And the results are incredible. Like we're just seeing testimony after testimony. And I really think that this is a product that can truly change people's day to day. Fizz is amazing, right? Like we don't go without it. But if I didn't have Fizz for a couple of days, I'd be fine. When you can feel the results like we are feeling, and you can see these on Carlita's screen right now, it makes you so excited to continue using this. So yes, I lost 8 pounds in 3 weeks. I know I'm down more. I did not weigh myself before this call because in full transparency, it is my time of the month and I always gain 5 pounds. So I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. So I'll give you guys an accurate report next week, but I'm just super excited. I think that for somebody who teaches wellness and believes in it so much, it was just a really discouraging couple of years. And I think I've learned so much about my body, and I'm just at this place right now where I feel empowered. And I feel like what we have is a product that can really, truly impact the masses. And so I'm so excited for you guys to learn more and for Carlita to just share that with you guys. So thanks for joining us. And Carlita, I'll turn it back to you.
Danielle, thank you, honey, for your transparency. And I love that Arbonne let us have, a few weeks of this before it launched, because that is why everyone is so excited from the results that we know we are seeing personally, as well as what our Arbonne family brothers and sisters are seeing in their health journey results as well. And so we want to help you know and understand the facts. And like I said, it is all out there. Arbonne is so good and so transparent about providing us everything we need to know to study every product and know each and every ingredient that is in there. Just ask for the meet the product sheet. I know there's client s'mores that we have that will be loaded with information, but really it's the stories of real people. And I want to say, like, I know these people personally as I read these names, and my heart just swells inside of my chest. And I hope that, that's why we're all excited. And the people that invited you to listen to this call are as excited, because we care and about people, and we love people. We all love our people. And whenever we know somebody has struggled and we know that there's hope for somebody to have for their health, this is why your consultant who invited you is so excited for you, because they care about you. And what I want to start out this time with is to let you know that not all of these people on here needed to lose a bunch of weight. I've been blessed to be able to, because of Arbonne and my consistent healthy lifestyle, I have been able to be consistent with my weight. I will tell you, I'm 60. I just turned 60 this month, and my weight has started trying to add a few pounds here and there everywhere. It's just a few pounds. Most people would go, what are you worried about? But you guys, anytime living becomes a struggle to be healthy, this is going to be something that you would want to try. Trust me, because it has made a big difference in just how I have been able to manage myself with this change that my body is experiencing, and helping it to not, gain those pounds and even lose a few pounds, because I have been able to help my body run more efficiently with this supplemental support, which is all this is. I still eat the same routine, the same, way that I did before this product, but this product is here to support how our body functions and how it signals you to have your body work the way that it was made to work when we were younger. Remember when you were a kid and you could eat almost anything you wanted? Although that's not true today, you guys, because of the world that we live in and how awful the food is or is not in our world. That is where I just hope that everyone knows this isn't just for people who need to lose a bunch of weight. This is for everybody's body who wants it to feel its best, because that's what this support with this supplement is doing for each and every one, no matter what you need. I want to start off with what we always start off with, because I know there's going to be a bunch of guests that either on this call or will be listening to this recording. It may never have heard of who Arbonne is. And I am so proud of the company that I get to partner with, because we have been here for 46 years. Our founder was from Norway. When he came to the States and saw what our products had in them in the US, he was so appalled and probably just scared for us. And it inspired him to start his company, Arbonne, and bring it to him and his family to the US to launch this company in 1980. We have been a company that has been plant-based, pure, safe, and beneficial from day one. And it's not because 46 years ago, people were looking for nutraceuticals or natural supplements or anything. It's because our founder knew that the way that he knew these products needed to work with our bodies was what the world needed. And he needed it to be in a network marketing system so that he would have people who lived his products could tell their story and their testimony and share it with the world that they had, so that they would know why they would want to buy Arbonne over everyone else. And we have been that from day one. I am so proud of the integrity and the heritage that we have. We are truly the best of science and nature combined. And we are always at the cutting edge of whatever there is in the beauty, nutrition, or skincare industries and personal care. It is truly what, for me, it's a one-stop shop to come to Arbonne. The ingredient policy is the European standards that we've always followed, but today Arbonne exceeds the European standards by going and above and beyond. And we say no to over 2,000 ingredients and are the cleanest ingredient policy in the world today. We formulate all of our products without, they're vegan. We don't use animal products or byproducts. They're gluten-free. They're dairy-free. We do not formulate our protein with whey or soy. We are non-GMO. We are formulated with without nuts, artificial colors, flavors, and sweeteners. And it just means that you are getting a product that has been formulated to work with your body. And why does that matter? Why is Petter's mission so important? And I'm a nurse by profession, as an advanced practice nurse, and I just love helping people understand the why behind what Arbonne does and by what you might want to do for your body. And I like showing people how everybody's body works. I don't care if you use Arbonne or not. This is how your body is functioning. And we get exposed to all the ingredients that are out there in our food and our products that we're using on our skin every single day. That your skin is the body's largest organ, absorbs in seconds, is circulating in your bloodstream. And then your body is having to deal with all that it is exposed to through the lungs whenever we breathe in the air that we breathe in, what we put on our skin and expose our skin to and start circulating in our body, and what we eat and put in our mouth, and what's in our intestinal tract and system working through our system. Everything that we eat, your body needs to be able to use for fuel, energy, and vitality. And then if it isn't needed by your body, then it's your liver and your kidneys, your elimination organ's job to get rid of all of that for you. In the perfect world, your body can handle the little that you expose it to and let it get rid of it through your body when you, in your skin, when you sweat, your kidneys when you pee, your colon when you poop, and your lungs when you breathe. This is why we love Arbonne, because we're limiting what our body and elimination organs are having to deal with in order to be able to eliminate. And what Arbonne does and what our healthy living philosophy is all about is just decreasing the burden that's unnecessary for our bodies by choosing clean products like Arbonne that we have, even down to toothpaste, deodorant, and anything in between, to this GLP-1 that just launched today. So that is just a foundation of what your body is having to do every single day with everything we do to it. In the beginning, if you start overwhelming your body with more than it can handle to eliminate, we can see signs and symptoms like you see over here on the left side hand of your screen. If you identify with any of these, or you know someone who identifies with any of this, I'm telling you, it's because their body is struggling with what it is being exposed to. If we address this and help try to reverse some of that burden on our body and take that burden off, then we can enjoy more health, energy, and vitality. But if we continue to ignore these little warning signs that our body is giving us, then this is whenever we turn into having those full-blown inflammatory based diseases so many people out there in the world are struggling with today. This is my heart for people. I mean, it's why I became a nurse to begin with, and what I'm so passionate about, even more so as an Arbonne independent consultant, to know that I can help my world who is in this cycle with their health. This is why Arbonne does what it does. Our goals in Arbonne, you guys, this has nothing to do, but everything to do with this GLP-1 that we're getting ready to learn more about. But the goals for your health, and Arbonne's goals for your health, is number one, gut health, because we know the gut is the center, control center for your body. From the brain, the gut-brain connection, your skin, whatever your skin looks like is a reflection of what's going on in your gut. Balancing blood sugar. This is huge. How many people know that your blood sugar spikes higher than it needs to or crashes, and then you have the cravings and the hunger pains and all that, or you have a high A1C, or you've heard the words in terms pre-diabetic, or now you're, in the diabetic stage of your blood sugar. Keeping a blood sugar balanced is key to your health. And you're going to understand how this product is a powerhouse in keeping your blood sugar balanced, which is what is signaling so many cues to your body and causing it to spike, crash, crave, grab, things that are not necessarily full of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. So this is one of the big things that Arbonne does. Everything we have, our protein shakes that are formulated with plant-based only, are all labeled diabetic friendly because we have been clinically tested to never spike or crash a blood sugar. So these are things that are essential for your body. And that brings us to what Arbonne does, is the other goal is fueling your body with essential nutrients that we need, because the word essential means that your body doesn't naturally produce these things on its own. It's our job to give our body and provide for our body the essential nutrients that it needs to have good energy, fuel, and give you vitality and just a feeling of wellness. And so everybody's body needs this. This is health. All that I've shared with you is what everybody's body needs. And it is not about just losing weight. And that's what I am passionate about as well. You're going to hear all my passions is I hate diets because people think that they fail because they got off their diet, or they'll diet and then instead of just getting back on track, the diet makes them think they failed. So then they just go off the wagon completely and go off the rails, and it gets even worse than it was before they started. None of this, nothing that Arbonne does, not even this GLP-1 product that you see in my hands today, is about weight loss. It is all about supporting your body to do what your body was made to do and what is necessary for your body to be able to do in order to live healthy. And this is it. So, I'm not a professional PowerPoint maker, but I can tell you this is what I hope will help you remember what it is that we are truly focused on here today. Arbonne, in everything we do for every part of your body, in every season of your life, it doesn't matter your age. Arbonne is whole body wellness and is here to just target supplementation that we all need over our journey to keep us healthy and fueled. And we do it with nutraceuticals. You hear so much about pharmaceutical grade, skincare, or pharmaceutical this or pharmaceutical that. I am not against pharmaceuticals. I came from the medical world, but what I know is that I want to do everything I can for my body naturally first by just staying healthy naturally before I go and do anything else to or for my body. And that's what nutraceuticals, which is everything Arbonne does with their plant-based ingredient policy that we heard from the beginning, is here to do. And it helps us enhance what our body can do and optimize the functioning of our body with everything that they give us to do it with. So that's a word I want you to start making a priority for your life. I want nutraceuticals for my life. I don't want pharmaceuticals unless I have to. And this is why we do the Daily Core Complete. Everything that this product does for you is not going to give you the nutritional value and all the things that I've shared with you without having a healthy lifestyle and nutrition diet plan for your life. And this is why we all live and, with our diet, with the Daily Core Complete, because it makes living healthy automatic. I tell everybody, Arbonne is the easy button. It's fail proof. If you live these products, which is our essential meal protein formulated with avocado oil, a healthy fat, the green synergy that has a gut health in it that helps provide and target that gut health, and a skin elixir that has hyaluronic acid in it, and then energy fizz sticks that have chromium, ginseng, B6, B12 vitamins, and the clean tox tea that is supporting those elimination organs that is so vital. I swear, if you just drank this tea, you would be healthier in your body. But all of these are just the basic foundational products. And then with this set you can customize it with additional targeted items that will help you wherever you are and whatever you're needing on your specific journey. So this is why we want to emphasize that lifestyle and diet and nutraceutical supplement is what helps our bodies work optimally. Yes, you can go get medicine if you need it. And like Danielle said, there is no judgment here if you have done that or you needed it. I believe strongly that there are sometimes more risks for people that are, even though we know every pharmaceutical drug has major side effects, the reason in my practice I would use a pharmaceutical drug is if I knew there was more risk for them to not get this drug to help their body do whatever it was needing to do than there was for them to take the risk of the side effects that come with this drug. But every drug has side effects. And we want to help you know that even if you are on those medicines, it is fine. We are not here to interfere with your medical care. And we want you to take this, if you are interested in it at all, to your medical doctor for sure. But what we want you to know is that this is a supplement that you can add to or use as an option if you were thinking about it. And this is the main things that we need to be focusing on in our lifestyle and our diet. Fiber-rich foods. You guys, fiber is life-giving. I have our gut health prebiotic fiber here. This is 12 grams of odorless, colorless, flavorless, textureless, does not thicken in any drink. I literally have this mixed in with the fizz drink in here for me to get my fiber in every single day, because fiber is a Pac-Man for toxins inside your body that help sponge it all up and help you eliminate it through your system and get rid of those things that can burden our body whenever we're not using it. Protein, we've talked about the essential meal protein. This is just giving you some more information about that and how you can provide nutrients to your body. Eating meals slowly, consistent meal timing, and not snacking so much, and doing meals that are going to fuel your body and keep your blood sugar balanced. Prioritizing sleep and stress management. We have products that support that. Intercom with ashwagandha and saffron that is an adaptogenic de-stress powder. There's so many things that you can do naturally to help support your body through the lifestyle that you have, whatever it is for you. And then, of course, regular physical activity, because even if it's just getting up and walking for 15 or 20 minutes, it's going to help make a difference. But even if we're doing all of those things for our body and our health, sometimes keeping a certain health, energy, weight number on the scale is a challenge. And that is where we know it's not necessarily you and the things that you're doing. And I want you to forgive yourself today if that's ever how you felt, and realize that it's as we age, this GLP-1 signaling that is natural in our bodies, in what our bodies have and is equipped to do, becomes less effective as we age. And quite honestly, it becomes less effective if we don't have our body in a healthy state. The more unhealthy you are, the bigger the struggle seems, because it is a bigger struggle, because our body does not have those nutrients and those key things that we've talked about that help your body do what it was made to do. And so everything can become more of a challenge. And if you've not been able to overcome that challenge, and it's been a struggle like Danielle shared, or other people that have been able to live this product and now get results, you're going to love having this support from this GLP-1 that's going to help support your body to do more efficiently what it is made to do by signaling and getting your GLP-1 response more active and accurate. These are all things that lifestyle factors and choices that impact what makes our bodies not function in the most optimal way. And it's the things that we just mentioned here. So kind of opposite of what we can do on this page, this is what we can do. But if we have not been doing this well, then this is what is contributing to the ineffectiveness of how your body is able to function for you and with you. So this GLP-1 is your body's natural fullness fuel signal. It is what's going to help your body know how to respond appropriately, I guess. It's and GLP-1 is what we have. This is not a GLP-1, that we have the GLP-1. It is a naturally occurring hormone, just like estrogen, testosterone, all those hormones that you're so familiar with. So is GLP-1. And it is what your body releases after you eat. It's a peptide that's a tiny little messenger that communicates to your body and signals your brain when you're full, when you're hungry, when you need to stop eating or go and eat. And then it helps your body to use the calories and burn the calories more efficiently from the foods that we do eat, if they're healthier foods. If you eat food that is empty of calories and nutrients, it's not going to help your body function any better with this GLP-1. I just want to emphasize that this is not magic. It is what your lifestyle is doing in conjunction with this that is the true benefit that you're going to see for your body. So GLP-1s are optimal. And when they're optimal, you have this great metabolic function that is running so smoothly, and it signals your body when to eat, when to stop eating, how to stay fueled, and how to keep your energy levels consistent. I will tell you, one of the biggest testimonies we are hearing from people is how much energy they have. I know every time I do a presentation with Arbonne, I ask people, what's one thing you wish you could change about your health and wellness if you thought you could? And the number one answer is not losing weight. The number one answer is, I just wish I had more energy. And that is what people are raving about on this GLP-1 supplement that Arbonne has. So GLP-1's role in our bodies is to do this: balance our hunger, regulate our blood sugar, support steady energy, and maintain weight by regulating and aligning our hunger cues with the body's nutrient and calorie needs. That is what we are here to do. The ingredients in this product, I love them. Metabolaid is an ingredient that is out there in the world. And this is what the Metabolaid company that is trademarked right here has done multiple studies on the efficiency of this ingredient. Arbonne is not doing the study, did not do these studies. Metabolaid did these studies. And there are so many things that say it supports healthy metabolic function, energy balance, and helping the body respond efficiently to the food intake as part of a balanced diet and active lifestyle. But what I love and what I say all the time is Arbonne is the master at blending ingredients into their products to help them what would be a great product ingredient by itself. When they blend it with other ingredients, they become synergistic. And what that means is that as great as Metabolaid is by itself, because of how Arbonne is mixing it and blending it with chromium, zinc, and chicory inulin prebiotic fiber, it is all now becoming more efficient and more powerful than just Metabolaid by itself for your body, which is probably why Danielle, who had tried different supplements out there naturally, did not get the same kind of effect as what people are saying they're already getting from the Arbonne product that has all of these ingredients blended together to work synergistically for your body. So if you are somebody who needs to quiet the food noise, even if you aren't overweight, you have to work really hard to discipline yourself to not make the wrong choices or the unhealthy choices more. This product is going to help you quiet that. It's going to help you not even think that much about food, if that, as crazy as that sounds. What that means, though, is I want to preface this. I'm here to empower you. I want to preface this with saying that you're not going to think that much about food, but you need to get really good probably then at prepping and planning and preparing for your meals in a week, because you may forget to eat. And that is not what this is about. We want you to eat the right amount of food, nutrients, macronutrients, everything your body needs, but it's going to need to be maybe more thought out and planned, pre-planned and scheduled, because you're not going to always just feel like it. You don't want to just drink this and not eat, because you're not going to be the healthy person that you can be. I hope that makes sense. And I don't want to belabor it anymore, but I just want to make sure that you guys know eating less is not the goal. Eating better and more intentional is the goal. And when you do, this is going to work. I didn't have time to throw this in and make it prettier for you, but this is what we have as an offer, Arbonne. And I love that Arbonne is making this. You can order these individually. This is not a bundle that is offered by itself. You can either order a GLP-1 and a protein by itself, or you can order a daily core complete set with the essential meal protein. You get 6 of these products over here, but then you get to pick 2 more of these to customize your order, and you get to have that, but you can then unlock this purchase with purchase deal and get not just a 20% discount on this bundle that they have put together for us as a metabolic bundle, but you can end up getting an extra 10% off on this product and an extra bag of protein, which Arbonne knows you're going to need in order to be able to supplement your diet and lifestyle to be as healthy as it needs to be, while also taking and supporting your body with this supplement and what it's doing for your body. GLP-1 Nutrition Support is the nutraceutical support for your wellness your way. If this all seems to resonate and it makes sense to you like it does me, based on who Arbonne has always been, what we do, how we do it, how your body works and functions and what it's having to deal with, and what you've tried to do but maybe struggle to do and need to give your body the extra support, this is such an exciting gift. I have a bottle of it mixed up right here for all of us to see. It is absolutely delicious. It's hibiscus lemonade flavor. And this is what you can expect, I guarantee you, with the results whenever you get this product and drink it and use it for your health. So that's my part that I want to share. Arbonne has some FAQs available. But what your next steps are is get with the person who invited you on this call. I know we have prepped our consultants and told them, get these pop-up vents ready, have these things at your house. You're not going to be able to get it and taste it because we all just ordered it this morning, minus the little that we got in Maui. But we need to have you come over and just learn more, sit with your consultant, get your order placed, and let them help you make a plan for your health and wellness. I have a healthy living group that I do each and every month, and I know other NVPs do for their teams. And our March group is called Mindfulness Over Madness. And that's what we're doing is we're working on stopping the madness with the battle for healthy living. And we're going to support and give you healthy living information every single day during the month of March to help support your journey. And I know everyone else has their events set up and ready to go for you too. So these are all things that you can do that this community will provide for you for just being a part of who Arbonne is and letting them help you.